Dan, when you step back, and I try to keep people's politics out of this and don't go red or blue, just look at the green. A lot of green under this president, and we're going to rifle through some of the more noteworthy numbers, but it is remarkable how much all key sectors of the market advanced. And compared to the rest of the world, just blew it away. What do you think?
It's very interesting, Neil, because Donald Trump was criticized quite often during his presidency that he was managing the economy through the stock market. Now, clearly, they are two separate things, but they have a lot of common threads. And one of those threads is the general optimism of the country. When people are feeling financial insecurity or anxiety, they're less likely to spend, which impacts the economy. And the same is true related to making investments. If they have that feeling of not being sure, they have a tendency to pull back. So I don't know what the mindset was of Calvin Coolidge, you may remember, but certainly Bill Clinton was benefiting from the tech boom, and that tech boom was fueling optimism. And I think Trump benefited greatly from that.
You know, Dan, we can talk back and forth about the pandemic and how it upset everything. If we never had that, of course, the tragedy of losing almost 400,000 Americans, notwithstanding 2 billion worldwide, the reality was that sucked our economy appreciably and changed even the election equation. But there's a lot of stimulus coming forth, both since the pandemic hit and much more under the next administration. Wall Street seems to like stimulus, whether it's in the form of tax cuts or a lot more spending, so they don't really show much discretion. So play that out for me under the first 100 days, first year of a Biden administration to keep this bull going or not. What do you think?
Joe Biden has made his intentions very clear, right? We're talking about more regulation and tax increases, specifically on the corporate side and potentially capital gains. However, you would anticipate that the market would have pulled back based upon that's the direction that the president wants to go, and he's got a shot at getting it, having both houses of Congress. However, with stimulus, as you mentioned, can be an offset to tax increases and regulations. And with the prospect of stimulus and maybe a lot of it, the market is looking at this on a go-forward basis and saying, you know what? Things may not be so bad. Full steam ahead. We like this.